Hey guys, so excuse the glasses. My eyes have not been cooperating with me, so bear with me with that. But I wanted to come today and do a review on the WowAfrican Brazilian wavy hair. So I'm just going to go into the details of it. I have in 3 bundles and a closure. So the closure right here is 10 inches, and then I have 12, 14, and 16 inches layered, basically. So the shortest at the top and then the longest at the bottom, and that's going to give me some natural layering. I also created a U-part wig with this hair, and I have a video on how to create U-part wigs, but instead of actually cutting out the U, I just added the closure. So I guess it's not really a U-part wig as much as a full wig. And then I also colored the hair. I have a video on how to color my extensions. I just bleached it, and then I added a toner, which was pale ash blonde, and then I added a ash color on top of it because I like my hair to be ashy. I don't like the brassy red sort of tones, so I think this color came out perfect. Now I left a little bit of my perimeter out just so that I can pull the wig a little bit farther back instead of having it directly at my hairline and having that weird sort of hairline effect. But other than that, those are the specs of the hair. So let's talk about the maintenance. This hair is so low maintenance. Literally, I can just put on a scarf at night and then wake up in the morning, take the scarf out, I just shake it out, and I'm good to go. Easy peasy. There's no blending. I have the closure, so it makes it super simple for me. If I wanted to straighten the hair out, I could do that without any damage to my hair. So it makes it the ultimate protective styling, which is perfect for me because I'm not into sort of the mini twists and things like that. Like, I like to keep my hair protected, but I also like to keep it free flowing. So this is like the best of both worlds, basically. This is Brazilian wavy hair. So as you can see, this is the natural curl pattern of the hair. So I'll do a full rotation. Now, as always, the hair texture and the curl pattern will change based on the bleaching that I did, but it is very, very similar to how I received it. It's a little bit looser, but that's to be expected. Now, because I bleached the hair, the texture did change slightly, and because of that, I have to keep it more moisturized more often. When I received the hair in the package, it was so shiny and soft and beautiful. And it's not to say that this hair still isn't shiny and soft, but I just have to add a little bit of extra effort and, you know, products to make sure that it stays that way. But it's not anything super, intense. I just add my Confident Curls from Jessie Curl, and I add the Forever Shine conditioner from Philip B, and those two together work very, very well to maintain this natural curl pattern while keeping it moisturized from being bleached. Now let's talk about tangling. I haven't had any tangling with the hair. My fingers just glide right through it because it is a looser curl pattern. So I don't really have any of those issues. I've been wearing the hair for about a week and a half, and that has given me enough time to sort of realize how the hair is wear and tear, maintenance, and that sort of thing. So my fingers just glide right through it, no issues at all. And when it comes to matting, I find that in the back of my neck, I don't want to say that it mats or anything like that. That's pretty harsh, but it just gets a little, I guess, a little tangled right here in the back of my neck, but it's nothing that my fingers can't just, run through. And it's just the friction of me always turning my head and so on. I haven't received any shedding, maybe a few hairs. Let's see what I can get out of this. I have an end from the bleach, I guess. Nothing. And I did not seal the wefts. I normally never do. So yeah, the wefts are not sealed or anything like that, and I don't have any sort of shedding. Now, talk about the haircut at least. I did slightly layer the hair. I got some cutting shears, and then I just did some face framing layers just like that. And I just cut down like that. And then for bangs, I wanted some bangs, so I just cut down like this until I got exactly sort of the cut that I liked, and then I did that all the way around. But the hair is naturally layered because of the different lengths that I received, so I didn't have to cut too much in terms of that. I've co-washed the hair about twice when it's feeling a little dry and it's a little limp from the products. Then I'll go ahead and co-wash it. So I'll say maybe every 3 days I'll need to go ahead and just co-wash the hair. Other than that, like I said, very low maintenance. I can sleep with it at night in just some braids like that, or some loose twists. So then when I wake up in the morning, I'll either have, you know, like a very loose beachy twist out or braid out, and then I just take that out in the morning, and then I'm done. So, like I said, this is super low maintenance hair. This is a really great protective style, I think, for people who are used to their very high maintenance curly hair and just want a little bit of a break and a protective style for them. So yeah, that is the Brazilian wavy hair from WowAfrican. If you ladies have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comments below. I'm going to leave all the specifications and the details in the description box, like I always do, and the links to the hair coloring and the U-part wig tutorial. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, guys, bye!